Good afternoon, and welcome to the road to Cancun from Tulum. So I packed up the Airbnb here this morning. It just wasn't going to work out. If you list something on Airbnb to the world that has international standards, you need to make sure your Airbnb is up to those international standards. Not having hot water in the kitchen and having dogs pee on your front porch and just a bunch of other minor problems, but still, right? So anyway, I left there, and I'm going to be staying at a hotel in Playa del Carmen for a few days, and then probably head north of Cancun for a couple of days after that. So today's problem. Every day is a problem. Seems like, the weather's great, sunny. Cannot complain about that, but every day is a problem, or some sort of problem. So today's problem is trying to find lunch. So I'm on the 307 here, north of Tulum. I've tried to have lunch at 4 places. The first place was Chimicos. It's a campground and it's a restaurant. Well, it's closed. And the 3 other places that I've tried, so every single inch of the beach that I've seen so far between Tulum and maybe as far north as Cancun, you cannot access it. It is 100% covered up by resorts. And almost every resort that I've stopped at, right, I've looked on Google to find somewhere to eat. Reviews seem good, great. Get to the gate, they want 100 pesos just to access the place. 100 pesos. This last place wanted 300 pesos just to access the restaurant. I asked them, I said, was there a credit? Like, why would I give you 300 pesos just to come in here and eat at your restaurant? Like, it doesn't seem logical to me, right? I understand there's parking or stuff like that. That I get, but 300 pesos? Why am I going to give you 300 pesos so I can go in your restaurant and spend another 300 to 500 pesos for lunch? Maybe some beer and some ceviche, which is going to be overpriced, right? I mean, anyway, so I hate to rant, but it is what it is. So here's the road to Tulum, in case you're wondering, as you see the cars slowly move behind me. So flip this. I'll raise this up a bit here so you can see. Get this in place. And move this bag out of the way here so you're not looking at the rear view mirror. So this is the traffic to Tulum. So the beach road, which is Road 15 in Tulum, I tried to go to the beach there yesterday. To go less than 3 kilometers took an hour and 45 minutes. Got to the beach. And once again, you can't access it because every single thing is covered up by resorts or covered up by something. And even if you could, there's no parking. There's no parking anywhere. So if you come to this part of Mexico, at least, this is during high season, this is what you're going to experience. Traffic, and more traffic. So in terms of lunch, got nothing on that. Don't know. So I'm going to head north. See, maybe I'll find something, but this is not the part of Mexico where there's roadside stands and people selling lunch and dinners out of their home. This is not that part of Mexico. This is the bring your money part of Mexico, because we want a lot of it. So can I say it's 100%? No. I can only tell you based on what I've experienced myself so far. So I will say yesterday, in the real part of Tulum, in the city centro, if you go south far enough, you encounter the real part of Tulum. The people that live in, wooden shacks, and the roads are not paved, and that's the real Mexico. And you do find a couple small places in there, really good food. Definitely venture out beyond the place you're staying at. Don't be afraid, just because it doesn't look up to your standards to eat there. Don't be afraid to go there, to try the food. It's a meal. Why not try it, right? 99% of the time, it's really, really good. It's home-cooked meals, right? So it's not something frozen or boiled, or it's all freshly made, and it's with pretty good ingredients. Anyway. So, my frustration level with this part of Mexico isn't alleviated today. I will say the Airbnb host and the people there look super fantastic, right? The people of Mexico, I think, are good. It's just, aside from the guy that tried to scam me at the PMEX, that guy's no good. But for the most part, people are good here in Mexico. They're willing to help you. Very accommodating. I gave the Airbnb people some suggestions, and I know in time they'll be successful, right? You just have to know the audience that you're marketing your product to, and understand the expectations that audience has, right? So I think, once you wrap your head around that and make some changes, I think the Airbnb will be successful. So anyway, that's what I got going on today. I wish I had something a little bit more positive to say, aside from the sunshine and the warm weather, which isn't bad, but I know Mexico passed the law here saying that the beach belongs to the federal government, or it belongs to the people, or something like that. My advice would be like, what? That is how it should be. The beach belongs to the people, and every single place should have a public access point for the people, right? Because that's what it's about, right? It's about the people. But here I think the focus is on the experience, and that translates to how much can you afford, right? Anyway, so that's what's transpiring here. I'll probably make a video in Playa del Carmen. I don't really know what the plans are for New Year's. So the days just kind of tick by, and kind of all become the same. So I'm sure I'll find something to film there in Playa del Carmen, maybe. I don't think it'll be this year. So this may be the last video of 2020. Still continue to monitor the border situation and talk to people, but as of right now, the plan is to go back to Victoria and do that, and go to a couple cities between Cancun and Victoria, spend a month there in Victoria, and then we'll see what happens, right? Hopefully I stay longer, right? So I think Mexico's a good place, aside from the tourist spots. So anyway, so I hope whatever your New Year's plans are, that they're good. I know a lot of people are pretty much doing low-key stuff, right? Like I say, whether you believe in COVID, you don't, you think it's fake, whatever it is, the fallout is genuine, right? A lot of people suffering, a lot of people had a destructive year, a lot of people are hoping for a better next year, but let's face it, this isn't going to go away overnight. So most of 21 might be a recovery year, and things may not be normal until, who knows, 22, 23, maybe longer, maybe shorter. Don't know, right? Nobody does. So thank you to all my new subscribers. greatly appreciated there. Still working on that goal of about 100. You know, we'll get there. So, if there's anything that you want me to visit between, you know, here and Cancun, let me know. So, thanks for watching, and have a great day. I'm gonna go see if I can go find some lunch.